Okay, this is the one.
All right, sir, your total is $65.25.
You got anything free? Turns out I'm broke.
Not here, but our tech support guy is in the office adjacent to the restrooms. He can give you some suggestions.
Thank you so much, you're a godsend.
Hey, what can I do for you?
This is embarrassing, but I can't afford any Tony Hawk games. I was sent here to get some advice.
Sorry to hear that. I could give you a tour of Roblox skating. It's the best free option at the moment. Plus, I've got cred.
Sounds so promising, but I guess I'll make it work.
Finally, someone will listen to me. Alright, I'm gonna start your tour with the simulator bracket.
Great.
You wanted a tour, right? We have to get this over with so we can get to the good stuff.
Fine. Make it quick, though.
This is Chupa Chup Skate and Create. It's basically the Tony Hawk Shein Warehouse Special Edition. You don't even start with a skateboard, and even if you get it, it's more restrictive than North Korea. Seriously, there are only 5 tricks. This game is basically just an ad with benefits by Chupa Chups.
I think I'm gonna vomit.
Yeah, let's move on. Ah yes, Skateboard Race Clicker, or as I like to call it, Skibbity Skateboard Simulator. There are no tricks in this game. The skateboard is merely a vehicle. Beyond this, it's just a copy-paste simulator, nothing really to note about it. But don't worry, this is the last of the bracket, and it's far more interesting. Welcome to Skate Obby, licensed by the widely known Tech Deck. Any notions of quality end here. This is a terrible corporate version of Tony Hawk's Downhill Jam, combined with a stereotypical Roblox simulator. The gameplay is incredibly shallow and littered with cash grabs. There's an upgradable AFK area and a shop menu that gets shoved down your throat every few minutes. If you want a genuinely fun skating experience, just go get a Tech Deck. If you're too broke for that, play a mobile game, I don't know.
Where is the Spin Master headquarters?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I know the game's criminally bad, but we can't do that. But now I've finished my part of this bracket. Now you've got to play the games.
Really?
Yeah, I'll play some music that matches the vibe and you can have fun. Go ahead, try it.
Please, something normal. The music's gonna make me...
Noted. To the average bracket we go. Yes, this is another licensed game, but it's good this time. And yes, I know I've talked about it before. Vans World does have some money-hungry tendencies, but it's a decent game, all things considered. Vans World is essentially the Tony Hawk of Roblox because of its arcadey gameplay. However, this does mean that the controls are very simple. To put this all bluntly, Vans World is easier than your mom. But that doesn't mean you can't still have a good time. Beyond its flaws, Vans World is well fleshed out. It has 4 maps, missions, stat upgrades, vehicle options, vast aesthetic customization, a vast trick selection, impressive cross-platform support, and an admittedly expensive free cam. However, all of these things ensure that you have plenty to do whenever you play.
Impressive.
Strap in, it gets worse. Welcome to AI Artland. Oh, sorry, I meant spray paint and skate. AI art aside, this game's standout feature is the spray painting. Otherwise, it's essentially skate park with a new map, meaning the controls are stupid simple, comparably to Vans World. The brain rot tier controls would make spray paint and skate excellent for recording parts, but it lacks a free cam, not to mention other glaring issues, such as disgusting hypermonetization, the obvious drawbacks with the spray painting, and blatant use of AI art.
I also noticed while editing that there seems to be a lot of bacon hairs and default avatars in this game. I don't know if that means that there's bots playing the game inflating the player count, or that this game is just so brain rot tier that these are the only people playing it.
But it has controller support, huh?
It gets better, right?
Yeah, let's move on to something better. Welcome to Go Skate. Go Skate is like Boofs 2.0. Seriously, this game is just better. It knows and tells you what tricks you do, has daily spot challenges, a trading system, shop, session markers, rich customizability, teams, an object dropper, and an impressively robust replay system. Go Skate is only an alpha, yet it's already an incredible modernization and replacement for previous Roblox skating games. Okay, you can go play them now.
Those were excellent, but do you have anything with some extra spice?
Absolutely! To the unique bracket we go. This game is skateboards, but now they're awesome. Great, I know. Let's cut to the chase though. The map is more undercooked than the worst kitchen nightmare, but it still features some nice spots. Yes, I am talking about the massive ramps. On another note, there's also session markers ragdolling in a working wheelchair so you can skate at Stephen Hawking.
That's all cool, but this game is unplayable for me because of how I use my keyboard.
Dude, that's criminal! How can you use it like that? Okay, this next game is far more suitable for people who use their keyboard like the OK emoji. Welcome to Board! This game's like a reinterpretation of Boof's. It shares a lot of Boof's DNA, but it's different enough to make itself distinct. More specifically, the control scheme is different. It has a trick menu, a shop, a teleport menu, stat points, a free cam/replay system, skate, and impressive controller support. The dev team for Board managed to implement a Flick-It control system for console. I hear you asking, Mancrackian, what on earth is the Flick-It system? No, it isn't a new Hawk 2. There will be no flicking on that thing. The Flick-It system is the control system used in the Skate series, where different movements on the right analog stick correspond to different tricks.
Alright, Mr. Jokester, let's move on before you start talking about Italian brain rot.
Really? I thought I was being funny. Okay, I'll move on. Welcome to skating in the past tense. There's only skated here, no skating. Jokes aside, this game's very impressive. It's essentially the Skate 3 of Roblox, due to obvious functional and aesthetic inspiration and robust Flick-It controls.
The Flick-It controls are usually good, but only when they work properly.
Often, when I try to do a trick, my character seems to have gone under a dementia-induced haze akin to Sleepy Joe's, and just crouches under the weight of the voices in his head. However, there is another control system, so it's better, right? Nah, it just makes you a human Beyblade. Beyond controls though, Skated has surprisingly in-depth settings, allowing you to customize just about everything to your taste. Whatever that is. There's also session markers, multiple full maps, replays, and a free cam. Not to mention that there's also a sequel in the works. And now you can go wild.
Yeah!
Everything good in here? Y'all sound like a bull in a china shop.
Yeah, I should have him out of here pretty soon.
What's next this time?
Good question. That was my last game, so the last thing I need is your opinion.
The only ones worth really playing in my eyes were Skated and Board, and maybe Go Skate. Even then, they don't stick out enough for me to return to them more than once per sometimes.
Well, what are you gonna do then?
Check out some mobile games, wait for Skate 4, or maybe just get a job.
How about lightening up a bit? Most of these games are better than you seem to think.
You know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe I will play Skibbity Skateboard Simulator.
That's not what I meant.
Too late. My eyes are open now. My world is oversaturated Italian brain rot.
Sir, this is a game.
I have no need for your employee discount. I can play Skibbity Skateboard Simulator all day.
I don't get paid enough for this. I can't even afford Tony Hawk 2. Wait, Knott's left behind a USB drive. I wonder what's on it.
That's gonna have to wait till next time because that was the end of the video. Anyway, here's a tier list of all the games featured in this video, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.